Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be recreating a Taco Bell favorite. This is the bean, cheese, and rice burrito, and it's gonna go fast, so just watch while I talk along. And we're also gonna be making a guacamole here. This is a really easy recipe, and the guacamole is super easy as well, but it tastes so super good, y'all. So you can actually find the full recipe in my description, so if I'm going too fast, just go in there and check it out. So we are making the Taco Bell bean, cheese, and rice burrito. This is my daughter's favorite, so that's what we're having for dinner. And we're gonna pair it with some fresh guacamole. I'm gonna do a little bit of cheating here and use this packet. You can find this packet, it's a seasoning packet at Walmart, but I'm sure they have it at any other grocery store, maybe under a different brand. And we're gonna use 3 of the avocados. These avocados are ripe avocados. You want them soft and buttery, just like these. And so we're gonna go ahead and put those into our bowl, and you're gonna see how easy it is to make guacamole at home. This guacamole seasoning packet already has all of the seasonings to make it taste like it came from the restaurant. So you won't really need to add anything to it. So just come along with me while I chit chat a little bit about Taco Bell and this yummy meal that we're making here. So Taco Bell is something that I remember as a teenager going after like a football game or a night out or something and picking up a whole bag of Taco Bell tacos or burritos. And I know that back then there were something like 89 cents a burrito, 89 cents or less for a taco. And we do the same thing for Jack in the Box too. They had some tacos as well, and I remember that memory quite well, going and picking up a whole bag of tacos and heading on over to someone's house. So this Taco Bell burrito is still kind of a lower price burrito, the bean, cheese, and rice burrito. It's $2.49 now, but in the early 2000s, it was like 89 cents. So either way, you're gonna save yourself some money if you make them at home, and they're super easy to make. So the way I made the burritos, as you could see, I just heated up some tortillas on the stove just to make them a little bit softer. I put a little bit of refried bean on one side, a little bit of rice on the other side, and some nacho cheese, but you can use like regular cheese if you like in the center, and just rolled them up into burritos. And I put them in a baking dish, and I have them in my oven just kind of on a 200 setting and just kind of keeping warm in there. So that's all you do. And then you can get your Taco Bell sauce, which they do sell at the store, and you can put some inside if you'd like. My daughter doesn't like any inside, but if you like it, go ahead and put it in there while you're making it. As far as this guacamole, guacamole wasn't very popular back when I was in high school and all of that, but now it's super popular and it's very yummy as well. So I could eat a whole bowl of that stuff with some chips. So we're having that with some chips on the side just to kind of make this more into a meal. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. And so it's really easy when you have the seasoning packet. You can't go wrong. Also, it has something in it that prevents it from browning. So even if you keep it in your fridge for the next couple days, it won't brown like traditional avocado usually does. So as you can see here, I'm chopping up a tomato, and I'm chopping up half of an onion. This is not part of the instructions at the back of the seasoning packet, but I love guacamole with some tomato and onions in it. You can also add cilantro. You could add yourself a little bit more lime. The seasoning seems to have a little bit of taste of lime already in it, but you can make it fresher however you like, or you can just make it simply with the avocado and the seasoning how it's called for. So now I'm just adding everything in, and it's super simple. You just do the avocado, the seasoning packet, some of the tomato, and some onion, and just mix. That's all you gotta do. And it already has everything in that seasoning packet, but if you'd like to add some more, salt, or you'd like to add some pepper, go ahead and do that now. You can try your guacamole and see how it tastes to you, and just add whatever you think that you would like. You can also add some jalapeno if you like a little bit of spice to this. The seasoning packet actually doesn't have any spice. It's called mild, but it really isn't spicy at all. So if you like spice, I would recommend adding in a jalapeno. So that's about it. All you do is just kind of mix it up like that. I like my guacamole about that chunky, so I'm trying it here and it is so good. So it's ready. I'm going to put a lid on this, put it in the fridge until we are ready to eat dinner. The burritos are already done and they are so good. This is my daughter's favorite meal, and so that is what we are having today. There's the little burritos and I have my guacamole. Thank you all so much for coming along for today's video. I will catch you on the next one.